Hi there. This is going to be the start of a weekly broadcast of Chrono Trigger. I'm going to play at least an hour every Tuesday at 8 o'clock until I beat it, and then probably try to do all the endings, and then I'll move on to another game. So, a little bit about this. I've mastered very few games, at least as far as I'm concerned. Dragon Warrior from back in the NES days, Final Fantasy III, or as is now known, 6, Chrono Trigger, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and then Dungeon Defenders. I was an expert-ish, I guess you could say. So my list of conquered games, games that I consider I've mastered, is very minimal. That being said, I actually haven't played Chrono Trigger since it came out on the PS1, or at least they re-released on the PS1. And I made a point not to check any guides or prepare anything, and just see how much I actually remember. And hopefully, if you haven't played the game, you'll enjoy watching it and hearing the story. Normally, I would name my things weird names related to something in life, but I will keep it just default here, just so it's easier for people. And I'm not going to skip over any scenes or try to go too fast during like chat and stuff so people can actually read it, because I don't know, it makes me feel old, but there's a whole generation of people playing games that have never actually played this game, and the story itself is, you know, worth watching. I'm just taking a moment here to check to see if there's anything hidden, and well, I don't remember being able to do that. No. Here's the user menu. I know. I'll get into that more when it actually matters. To be honest, I don't even remember the mapping of the controllers, so trying to figure that out, a little ridiculous. I know, but a lot of the buttons you'd think make sense. They on the Super Nintendo were pretty much the opposite of what you'd get on like on the Xbox controller for what they usually did. So apparently the B is accept and the A is run. So like I said, like it's opposite of what you'd expect. This part of the game is kind of fun, and there's well, obviously things you can buy, but games you can play. You can like bet on the race that's going on. That's what these people are doing. There's a sideshow over there. I'll get back to this stuff later, because I have to go win prizes to progress the game, anyways. She's going to be a main character later. well, not that much later. And your choices, well, at this fair actually have repercussions later, which is pretty neat. I was afraid of that. Now the game's slowing down. I thought I'd fix that problem. It's a lot more complicated to stream an emulated game than you would actually think. I'm gonna tweak the settings here really quick. So I guess the game's just going to lag randomly. If I remember right, this is pretty much the easiest way to get tickets. I was actually looking for the inventor of this, the other character, but I guess she's not here and she's somewhere else. Wow, it's getting bad. I have no idea why. Yeah, I'm gonna try one more thing. Well, that almost looked like it worked, but I guess not. And actually, yeah, I can do better than just 5 cans, but I was pushing the wrong button. Now, I remember it was fairly difficult to do that on the PlayStation version because of the lag, and so that was a problem. Super Nintendo, not so much, but I remember using the turbo controller every once in a while. That made it a lot easier because you didn't actually have to do anything. One can short. And yes, I am. All that for just 5 silver points. So, yeah, I can bring the cat back to the little kid. One of the biggest and most annoying things about this game is that there is NPC collision, and you can sort of push them out of the way, but it's still really, really annoying. Especially in quarters like that one over there with the guy with the food. Which I need to go give him his food. Oh, I ate it instead. Oh well. Well, he's not going to have any lunch now. Sure, I'll get gossip. I'll say no. Yeah, so I have to go get tokens and crap until I get enough, and they can say it's like time to have the show go or whatever. I don't have nearly enough gold to buy what I would want to buy, which is the load sword. Now, I would bet on the race, except with the lag here, it'll take long, and honestly, I usually just don't like waiting around because you actually have to race. Why not? You can see Vixen Wedge. Well, I only have 20, so I'm spending 10. If you remember Vixen Wedge, like from Final Fantasy VI, and I don't know, it was kind of a thing that they would do, put them in games. Yay! I now have a doll. And if you actually pay the 40 points and you win or whatever it is, you get something nice. I just don't remember what it is. Pretty sure you can. Oh, well, I guess I could just continue with the game. I don't know. I think this guy up here trades coins or tickets for coins. Um, and I am not going to take the time to get enough for the sword because 4,000 is a lot. And so now I could like try to pull away, and she's like, "But I'm not ready yet," or I could just wait until she's done, which will matter later. I'm going to try and do everything right, which I've already messed up with eating the guy's food, but no, you'll see. Yay, I get to be her guinea pig. Wow, that lag is insane. Well, at least my computer's not so bad it'll lag doing that. Ooh, timelines. Alright, so I spoke too soon. Now it's lagging. Oh yeah, and the combat system is different than other JRPGs of the time. You actually see the creatures. Sometimes you can go around them. Oh yeah, and I put it on active, so I should probably pay more attention. Wow, this lag is reminding me of the PlayStation 1 remake or release. Man, it was so bad. I mean, or the lag wasn't like this, just for movement and stuff, but the transition to fight and stuff like this is actually smooth compared to the PlayStation 1. There is a couple second like hesitation before they showed up. It was ridiculous. But the PlayStation 1 did have some pretty awesome anime cutscenes. Because if you can't tell, the same person who did like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z was also part of the art director duo for the game. Hey, I finally actually learned something besides slashing a sword. So the cutscenes, which you can see on like YouTube and stuff, obviously looks like Akira Toriyama, who I probably said his name wrong. Hey, I got a power glove. Oh, so here's the tech now that I got something. See, I got Cyclone, Learning Slash. So I need 87 more skill points. Um, and like dual tech is like two characters in a party, like, you know, learn a tech together and they can perform it. And you can switch out different characters and stuff later on. Hey, I got someone in chat. Hooray. But yeah, what I was doing, items. I'll do it later. And the person in chat is gone. Probably the lag. I will definitely have to get this fixed. Oh, I might run a couple computer setups to see if that helps. Alright. Still getting messed up on those buttons. Alright, there we go. So I can shoot out my bandana, which when I was a kid, I don't know why I always said banana. I don't, but whatever. Yeah, I'd rather have the extra power than the speed right now. Wow, I just love the black fog. It's great. But as you can see, I'm somewhere else because my house isn't there anymore. Yeah. No. Oh, of course I knew that. No. Guess I could heal. I will register at the end. It is in fact sealed by mysterious force. You can open those later. There's a time travel mechanic that eventually I'll be able to go back in time and forward in time and all that kind of stuff. And the longer you leave something sit through time, because I can find that in my present tense, because right now we're in the past, it'll be a better item. Specifically with like non um, magically sealed boxes. So yeah, you'll see that later. I'll point it out when it happens. And I'll do a little tug power. Oh jeez. I probably should start trying to avoid these just because it takes forever. Apparently, I'm not as good at avoiding them as I remember being. Oh well. I got a crit. Wow. Hey, my first level up. Hooray. You know, with it slowing down like this, I'm actually able to notice some animations I probably missed or just don't remember. Like putting the sword away, it like shined for a second. Oh yeah, and you can save it whenever you're not in a smaller world. So when you're in the overview map, you can save it. That's typical, I guess. but I just remembered I hadn't saved it, so I'm saving it. That's Gardenia Castle. So let's go see the king. So not that way. Ooh, he's gold. Gold must mean good. So apparently I need to talk to a maid so I can go to sleep. I'm not thinking she's really a maid. So back to see the king. Well, that guy's just kind of a dick. Okay. I'm not going to do that again. I'm gonna go find the queen that apparently I saved. It's probably because she lost that damn coral pin. She doesn't have to worry about it anymore. Oh my god, it's not the queen. Oh shit, everything went green. I guess teal, maybe. Well, shit. Maybe she's outside. Of course. And so now everyone in the castle knows that I accosted the queen. Hooray. Yeah, see, there's another treasure chest. That one's not magically sealed, but I'll leave it. I can get it in a future time in the castle, and it'll be a better item. Oh shit, she's throwing down some scientifical philosophy mumbo jumbo. Not anymore. So I'm going to end this one a little bit early. I know it's only been about 50 minutes, but the lag is killing me, and this is actually a pretty good stopping point in the whole story arc of this section of the game. So I will save it. Although I'm using an emulator, I guess I don't need to save it. I could cheat and save it a different way, but nope, not going to do that. I guess I should also push the right button this time. And I like how they name your save file to be pertinent to whatever situation is gone. The queen has arrived, and now aptly named the queen is gone, because in fact the queen is gone. So thanks for watching this. For the few people that showed up for a minute, I hope to make sure that the lag problem is fixed by next Tuesday, and I'm sure I'll probably play longer too. So come back and find out what happens to the queen and all that good stuff. And there will be a frog. I promise that I will be finding a frog. We all like frogs. So have a good evening. Ta ta.